Hello everyone, I am Asta Churehe, and in this video we are going for detailed view of our carving of the maxillary central incisor. This video is guided by the Department of the Oral Pathology and Microbiology. Hello everyone, now let us start with our carving video, that is a detailed view of the carving of the maxillary central incisor. I am going to tell you the detailed view of the carving of the maxillary central incisor. Now let us start. First of all, I am going to tell you what are the things which are needed for the carving. The first one is a wax block, that is a carving wax. Secondly, the metal scale, the divider, and the left-hand carver. This is all we need for the carving. So the first step was to mark the 10.5 mm for the crown and the 13 mm for the root. 10.5 and the 13. I have marked this. Now I'm gonna mark this in all the four sides. See this, I have marked this in all the sides. What I'm going to do now is I'm gonna mark or name all the surfaces, like this is a labial, opposite to the labial is a lingual surface. Now here is a mesial and here is a distal, right? So this is labial, lingual, mesial and distal. Now the next step was that from the labial side we have to divide our crown portion into the three equal parts. This is how I divided my crown portion into the three equal parts. With the help of scale and divider, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna mark here as my mesial distal dimension for the crown is 8.5. This is 8.5. So this and the opposite side. Now I'm going to move to the next step, that is mesial distal dimension for the cervix. This is 7 mm. Okay. Now I'm going to mark here the 7 mm here and here. Okay. Now the thing which I'm going to do now is that I'm going to draw the line from here to here and from here to here. I have to do is I have to remove the excess of the wax to get this trapezoidal outline. So I will remove this wax and this wax to get the trapezoidal outline. Now this is how I am removing the excess of the wax. And the one thing, we need the gauze or this cotton for cleaning the excessive wax. So here I am cleaning it from this side. So here we can see that I got the trapezoidal outline over here. This is a trapezoidal outline. Now what I'm going to do is from the mesial and the lingual side. Okay. And this is my mesial side. Okay. I'm going to mark here the crown. This is my mesial side. This is my crown. Okay. So one thing while marking you have to keep in the mind is that the dimensions. Okay. The labial lingual dimension of the crown and the cervix. I'm going to remove the excess of the wax from here. So one thing is, the important thing is that you have to draw the midline over here. Okay. The midline from the distal to the mesial border. This is like this, midline. So I draw this midline for, I have to remove the excess of the wax till here only. For the labial, lingual side, for the labial side I will remove from till here, and from the lingual side I will only remove the wax till here only. That's why I have drawn the midline. So for the marking. Okay. I draw this. Now let us remove the excess of the wax for making our convex labial side. Now I'm making my labial side, and the labial side is convex. So here you can see the curve. This is a curve for the labial side. Okay. This is a curve for the labial side. Now let us remove the wax from the lingual side. So lingual side we have to remove the wax like this because here is the fossa. Here is a lingual fossa. This is what I am removing the wax from the lingual side. Lingual side there is a fossa, so I have to remove the wax in this way to make the fossa over here. So this is what we have to remove the wax from here, from the lingual side. The point to be noted is that the cingulum. The cingulum should be, the lower cervical third should be left, because here the cingulum will be there. Rest all we have to remove the excess of the wax from here. Now let us carve it properly, the crown portion. As we know, here the dimension is 8.5 and here is 7. So here we should get the trapezoid. So carve it nicely. So this is what we got after the carving. Here at the labial side you can see the convex, and at the lingual side you can see there is a convex and concave. Concave at the incisal and the middle, and convex at the cervical part. So this is what we got after the carving of the crown portion. Now the thing you have to remember is that the lingual side we have the W-shaped fossa, inverted W-shaped fossa. Now here I am drawing the W-shaped fossa. W. Here the development groove is W-shaped. So this is it. Now I am removing the wax from here. As here there is a marginal ridge. Here you can see there is a, I have not removed the wax from this side because here is a marginal ridge. Okay, so remove the wax properly from this side and keep the W-shaped fossa. So here you can see the lingual side, the W-shaped fossa, inverted W-shaped fossa at the lingual side. Now let us continue with the root side. And also before continuing to the root side, we know our distal. This is a mesial and this is a distal. So the distal side is curved. Okay. Here it's curved. So you see, I have marked here the curve. I can make it more prominent by using the gauze or rubbing it like this. So this is what I've made it prominent. Now here you can see it. Now let us mark our crown portion. This is our crown portion. We know the dimension for the crown portion is 13 mm. I had marked over here the 13 mm. Our crown is conical in shape. Now I have to make here the conical shape. This is a conical shape. I have marked this from all the sides. The conical shape. As before that, marking this, we have marked our lingual fossa. The lingual fossa is inverted W-shaped. I have removed the wax with this. This is what we got, the lingual fossa. Okay, this is an inverted W-shaped fossa. Now moving to the root, our root is conical and I have marked here the cone shaped. Now I have to remove the excess of the wax from here to get the conical outline. So before this, you have, we can see here is very much of the wax we have to remove. So before this you can see there is excessive of the wax we have to remove. So I am doing like this. Okay. And the apex is over here. So I have to make it conical. So this is, we got the outline for our root. Okay. Now just we have to do is to remove the excess of the wax from here. Okay. Now this is what we have to do. Now we have to make our root that is conical with our carving. have to make it more nicely. I have to carve it more. Now I'm gonna mark my mesiodistal curvature. Okay. So this is a mesial side. So we know at the mesial side the curvature is more as compared to the distal side. So at the mesial side here the curvature is more, and it is about 3.5 mm, and here it's 2.5 mm. Now this is what we have marked our all the curvature. Now we have to remove the excess of the wax according to it. Now we have to remove the excess of the wax according to this curvatures. Okay. So after removing all this thing from this all the sides, we're gonna get our maxillary central incisor. This is what we get after removing the excess of the wax. Okay. This is what we get after the carving. This is our maxillary central incisor. Okay, you can see all the side, the distal side it's curved, the mesial side it's straight, and all the curvatures and all, the lingual fossa. Okay.